Hi guys, I'm Eileen. Today, I want to share with you the things I would buy again and again. If you're watching this video, you most likely live a fairly comfortable life and you probably have everything you need and even a collection of beautiful things. I feel really grateful for everything that I have, but sometimes I do wonder if I would go out and buy everything I own again if, God forbid, something bad happens like a fire. So I thought it'd be interesting to create a tag video about this, and I welcome everyone to join in the fun if you're interested in sharing the items you would buy again and again. These don't have to be strictly luxury items or designer pieces. They can be the most random little things that you just can't imagine living without. I know I've chosen several of such items. And now without further ado, let's get started. So the first items I would definitely buy again and again without any hesitation are my Ugg boots. These are my second pair. My first ones lasted me for more than 7 years before I had to replace them. I feel like these are the ultimate winter essentials because they are so warm, soft and cozy. I wear these a lot in the winter, especially for my morning walks. I know some people say Ugg boots don't look very flattering. I actually think they are quite cute, but I mostly wear them for comfort and practicality. Next ones are shoes again, and I would definitely buy my Acne Studio ankle boots again and again. I have 2 pairs in my collection. So these are in the dark blue suede leather and these are in the dark brown suede leather. I have 5 pairs of ankle boots in my collection, but these are my most worn pieces. They are super easy to put on and remove, which is the main reason why I always prefer wearing ankle boots to, say, over the knee boots. These are also very comfortable. In fact, both pairs didn't require any breaking in at all. I also love that these come with the pointy toe design because they really make your legs look longer. I actually snatched up both pairs as soon as I saw them discounted at 30% off because it was just too good a deal to pass on. I've even been considering getting another pair in a black textured leather, but my size seems to always sell out really quickly during sale season. Anyway, I really recommend these. They are worth the splurge. Another thing I would go out and buy again is the Longchamp Le Plage tote bag. I've mentioned on a previous video that this is my work bag. It's waterproof, durable and very spacious. I've had this for years and it's still holding up really well. I also love that this is low-key, simple, and it doesn't take up a lot of space when it's empty, so it's perfect for travel as well. I'm sure this will last me for many more years to come, but if it ever needs replacing, I will happily pay for another one. Next one is a luxury bag. Now I have a fairly curated luxury bag collection anyway, so I do love all my bags. But if I had to start my collection over again for whatever reason, the first bag I would love to buy is the Birkin 25 in black Epsom leather and gold hardware. I just really adore this bag. It's so versatile and easy to use. I know it doesn't come with a shoulder strap, but I usually prefer to carry my bags using the top handles anyway, so it works great for me. I also love the size 25. It's so cute but practical, especially because I don't carry a lot anyway. Now, I'm usually quite selective with my handbags, but the Birkin 25 has completely stolen my heart. So I think if another one ever comes my way, I will happily snatch it up. Another item I would buy again is a pillow. So this is the OMNIA pillow by a company called Sleep and Glow. It has a very interesting design. So on the sides of the pillow, you'll find 2 cradles, and these are designed to reduce the compression of your skin when you sleep on the side. So in the morning, these will help to reduce puffiness and creases on your face, and in the long run, they should also help to prevent lines and wrinkles. This is why I really wanted to give this pillow a try because I mostly sleep on my side. At first, I was worried that when I rolled onto my side, my head would just slip into the cradle. But as it turns out, it's actually really comfortable. So in the center of the pillow, there's a cradle as well. So when I sleep on my side, my head is still fully supported in the center of the pillow, if that makes sense. Now, I usually roll from one side to another quite a lot in my sleep, but with this pillow, I don't actually move that much because it's so comfortable. The memory foam feels amazing. It's so soft, but at the same time, it's firm enough to give you that good support. This pillow costs about $165, which can be quite an investment to make for a pillow, but I kind of see that as part of my beauty regime. And considering how much money we spend on skincare products and facial treatment, I think a good pillow is worth paying for. This is another thing I will buy again and again, and I really cannot imagine not having it. So this is the Bliss Tax Lip Balm. It was recommended to me by my dermatologist and I was immediately sold. So a year and a half ago, I was on some medication for acne because I used to have some acne on my chin and my lips were so dry. I tried so many lip balms but nothing worked, and this saved my life. It's really inexpensive. It only costs £2.50, but it works like a dream. Many lip balms on the market, including the luxury ones, kind of form a layer on your lips and just sit on the surface, but this actually moisturizes your lips so you don't have to keep reapplying. It's such a little thing, but it makes a huge difference in my life. This is my GHD hair straightener, and if it ever stops working, I will rush out and get another one. I mostly wear my hair straight, so this really is a lifesaver for me. It heats up really quickly, and I usually just have to go over my hair in thin sections twice and the job is pretty much done. This is like the basic version, and I got it for under £100 on the Black Friday quite a few years ago. It's absolutely worth it, especially if you have quite a busy schedule and you need to get ready fairly quickly in the morning. This next one might be a bit random, but it's part of my life now and I would definitely pay for it again. So this is the Waterpik water flosser. Basically, it's like a little water machine that helps to clean your gums, especially in between your teeth. I started using this several years ago when I had my braces on, and I find that this cleans so much better than actual flossing. So basically, you just have to fill the little tub in with some water, and when you turn it on, this little tip will blast out some water at quite high pressure. It's almost like a jet wash for your teeth, and basically you just have to use this tip to follow the gum line and it will clean your gums so well. Now, I pay a lot of attention to my teeth, especially because I've had braces done twice, so I do try my best to look after them. And I feel like investing in yourself, including having nice hair, straight teeth and clear skin, can be so much more worth it than buying any luxury handbags or fine jewelry. So yeah, this is a good investment for healthy teeth and good gums. I would also 100% buy my cashmere socks again. These are from the White Company and I usually put them on in the night after my shower. Cashmere is actually a fantastic material for socks because it's so breathable. These make my feet feel so warm and cozy without the feeling of stickiness or sweatiness, which you can sometimes get from wearing very thick cotton socks. If you live in a place with winter, you need to treat yourself to these. They cost about £40, which are quite expensive for a pair of socks, but they are so worth it. Another item I would buy again and again is the Uniqlo Heat Tech Thermal Top. I have several pieces of these and I literally live in them throughout the winter. I usually get these in the size extra small just so it's quite tight fitting and doesn't get in the way. In the winter, I mostly wear my cashmere jumper with a thermal top underneath, and together they keep me so warm. I also really love the texture of this. It feels really smooth and comfy. So if you have a jumper that might make you feel a little bit itchy, try one of these. I think you'll love it. Moving on, I don't actually have a closet with tons of clothing. In fact, I don't shop for clothes all that often. Nevertheless, when I look at my wardrobe, I still don't think I would buy everything again if I had to start over. However, there are two pieces I would happily pay money for again. I've mentioned them several times on my channel, so I'm not going to go too much into it. The first one is the Burberry trench coat. I've had mine for about 7 years, and because I wear it so much, it's worth every penny. I wear mine pretty much all year round apart from the summer. In the springtime, I usually pair it with a t-shirt, and in the colder months, I usually layer up with a thicker jumper. It's such a versatile piece and I can't stop recommending it. The next one is the Woolrich Arctic Parka jacket. This has been such a fantastic piece in my wardrobe. I got it at 30% off, but if I have to, I would happily pay full price for it. If you're looking for a solid parka jacket, which is quite low-key, this is certainly worth looking into. There you have it. Those are the things I would buy again and again. As you can see, quite a number of them are the more practical items rather than the fancy designer pieces. But they often are the things that make all the difference in our lives. I would really love to know if you have any little random items that make your life so much better, which you really can't do without. So if you decide to do this tag video, please drop me a message. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to share, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day.